You won't believe the incredible journey of Chaka Khan, born at Marie Stevens on March 23, 1953, in Chicago, Illinois. She became a legendary figure in music, known for her powerful voice and dynamic presence on stage. Her career spanned over 5 decades, leaving a lasting mark on funk, soul, and R&B. But let me tell you, her story was far from easy. This is how a bold decision and personal struggles shaped the artist we know today. Chaka Khan grew up in a working-class neighborhood on Chicago's South Side. Both of her parents loved music, and that influence sparked her passion at a young age. She started singing in local bands and quickly stood out because of her unique voice and charm. In 1969, she joined the band Rufus, which became the launchpad for her career. Together, they created hits like Tell Me Something Good and Ain't Nobody. The band's success brought Chaka Khan into the spotlight, but it also brought challenges that she didn't expect. The craziest part of her early career was her fearless honesty. Stevie Wonder, a music legend himself, offered her a song that was not yet recorded. Chaka wasn't sure about it and told Stevie the truth. She didn't like it. She said she always told the truth, even if it upset people. But here is the shocking part. Despite her initial dislike, Stevie's song, Tell Me Something Good, became a huge hit for Rufus. The record label changed the band's name to Rufus and Chaka Khan to highlight her, but this caused a huge rift within the group. The band members felt pushed aside, and Chaka's relationship with them changed forever. What made this story different was how the band went from being equals to feeling divided. Chaka said something beautiful died during that second album, and many were still recovering from the heartbreak. She loved those guys, but admitted they couldn't talk the same way anymore. This was just the beginning of a complicated path that mixed friendship, fame, and conflict. Despite these struggles, Chaka Khan's talent shone brighter than ever. Her solo career took off in 1978 with the song I'm Every Woman, an empowering anthem that showcased her incredible vocal power. But destiny took an unexpected turn when she made a risky decision to reject another song from Stevie Wonder called I Just Called to Say I Love You. The song later became a worldwide hit and won Stevie an Academy Award. Chaka turned it down because she wanted to keep her unique style and artistic identity. This decision surprised many and showed her strong commitment to authenticity, even if it meant missing out on a big hit. Chaka Khan's journey was full of twists and turns, with moments of triumph shadowed by personal battles. But what made her story truly inspiring was how she stayed true to herself, no matter what. Chaka Khan's rise to fame wasn't without a heavy price. As her solo career blossomed, the pressures of the music industry and the constant spotlight began to take a toll on her personal life. She faced struggles that many people didn't see behind the scenes: addiction, heartbreak, and intense stress. Let me tell you, the craziest part was how open she became about these battles. Instead of hiding her struggles, she used her platform to speak honestly about addiction and mental health, something not many artists did at that time. Her fight with addiction was a dark chapter in her life. The pressures of fame, the late nights, and the constant demand for perfection weighed heavily on her. But destiny took an unexpected turn in the 1990s when Chaka sought help and began her journey to sobriety. This was a major turning point. She regained control over her life and her career, showing the world that no matter how hard the fall, you can always rise again. Her comeback was nothing short of remarkable. In 2007, she released the album Funk This, which won her 2 Grammy Awards. The album was a mix of fresh songs and covers, proving her incredible talent and versatility had not faded with time. But here is the shocking part. This success came after years of hardship, and it showed her true strength as an artist who never gave up. Despite the triumphs in her career, her personal life was marked by tragedy. In 2004, her son was involved in a heartbreaking incident that led to the death of a teenager. The legal battles and emotional pain that followed tested her resilience like never before. But what makes this story different is how Chaka Khan faced this unimaginable pain. She found solace in her music and faith, continuing to push forward despite the heavy burden. Through it all, Chaka Khan remained more than just a singer. She became a symbol of empowerment and strength, not just in music, but in life. She founded the Chaka Khan Foundation to help women and children at risk, giving back to the community that had supported her throughout her journey. This showed the world the depth of her character. Beyond the fame, beyond the stage, she was a woman committed to making a difference. Chaka Khan's story continued to unfold with even more twists that showed her incredible resilience. After overcoming addiction and personal hardships, she faced another challenge, rebuilding trust and relationships that had been broken over the years. The rift with her former bandmates from Rufus was a wound that never fully healed. The band that once felt like family was now a distant memory, and this loss weighed heavily on her heart. But here is the shocking part. She kept pushing forward, choosing to focus on her own path rather than dwell on the past. Her music evolved too. Khan didn't want to be boxed into one style or sound. She constantly reinvented herself, exploring new musical landscapes while staying true to her roots. This fearless approach made her stand out in an industry that often favors trends over authenticity. What makes this story different? Khan refused to compromise her artistic vision, even if it meant facing criticism or missing out on commercial success. One of the most surprising moments in her career was when she openly rejected Stevie Wonder's hit song, "I Just Called to Say I Love You." Most artists would have jumped at the chance, but Khan's decision showed her deep commitment to her own musical identity. She wanted her work to reflect her true self, not just what was popular. This bold choice is a testament to her strength and integrity as an artist. Alongside her musical journey, Chaka Khan's personal life remained complicated. She faced relationships marked by both love and turmoil, often struggling to find balance between her demanding career and family. The pressures of fame sometimes led to isolation, but she always found a way back through her music and faith. Destiny took an unexpected turn again when she began using her experiences to inspire others facing similar struggles. Through all the ups and downs, Chaka Khan's legacy grew. She didn't just survive the challenges, she transformed them into fuel for her art. Her powerful voice and fearless spirit inspired countless artists who followed in her footsteps. She showed the world that being true to yourself is the greatest strength you can have. Chaka Khan's legacy is nothing short of monumental. Over her long career, she won 10 Grammy Awards and created a timeless collection of music that crossed generations and genres. But what really set her apart wasn't just her powerful voice or her dynamic performances. It was her ability to keep reinventing herself and staying relevant, no matter how much the music world changed. Let me tell you, this is where it gets really interesting. She didn't just rest on her past successes. Even after decades in the industry, Khan kept pushing boundaries. She dabbled in acting, appearing in the iconic film Purple Rain alongside Prince, adding another layer to her multifaceted career. But beyond entertainment, she dedicated herself to philanthropy, using her fame to help those in need. Her foundation worked tirelessly to empower women and children at risk, proving that her impact extended far beyond music. What makes this story different is the strength she showed during the darkest moments of her life. After losing close family members and dealing with the painful legal battles involving her son, Khan didn't give up. She found strength in her faith and her music, showing grace under pressure. The emotional scars didn't stop her. They made her stronger. The craziest part? Despite all the hardships, Chaka Khan remained a symbol of empowerment and artistic integrity. She was never afraid to speak her truth or stand up for what she believed in, even if it upset others. Her fearless honesty, from turning down hit songs to openly discussing her struggles, made her not only a music icon, but a real, relatable human being. Chaka Khan's journey from the streets of Chicago to global superstardom is a story of talent, resilience, and unwavering dedication. Destiny took an unexpected turn many times, but through every challenge, she proved that staying true to yourself is the ultimate victory. Her music continues to inspire new generations, reminding us all that greatness comes from honesty, courage, and heart.